What what is going on, everybody? Kirby Video Game here, and welcome to a brief Disney history where I teach you all about the history of your favorite Disney films. Today we're going to be looking at Cars 1, 2, and 3. If you have any suggestions of what movie or movies I should do next, leave them in the comments below. Without further ado, here we go. So the production of Cars started when Pixar and John Lasseter finished A Bug's Life in 1998. The original title was supposed to be The Yellow Car. It was supposed to star an electric car. A lot of the film's characters were still there, but more as side characters. These characters were Mater, Doc, Fillmore, and Sarge, maybe a few others. The main character might have been the inspiration for what we know and love as Luigi today. This movie was scrapped in favor of Toy Story 2. I don't know about you, but I think this is a good move for Pixar. We don't know how the yellow car would have turned out, but if it was anything like the name, it would be pretty dumb. The idea came back in about 2001. This was a combination of Lasseter's original idea and his recent trip to Route 66. The movie's original title was Route 66, but was later changed due to Pixar not wanting people to think it had anything to do with the 1960s show of the same name. This time the plot started to shape into the final product. Some things were minorly changed from Route 66 to what we know now as Cars, like Light McQueen's number changing from 57, John Lasseter's birth year, to 95, the year Pixar's first film, Toy Story, came out. The swap was probably because the film originally was going to release in 2005, which was Toy Story's 10-year anniversary. And some sponsors went unused that you can still see in the movie. Look at Chick's stickers. It's easier to see if you have a die-cast toy of him and it has all the stickers on it. You can see some weird sponsors like Sludgy. Shout out to RC Cars 5 for pointing this out. Check out his channel in the description. But before Lasseter and his team could get working on the movie, he needed to get then CEO of Disney Michael Eisner's approval to make this. Lasseter gave him the option of choosing either Toy Story 3 or Cars, not Cars 3. Eisner chose Cars because, and I'm not joking, he thought it could sell more toys. He chose a movie about talking cars over a movie about toys because he thought that the movie about cars could sell more toys. Now we will fast forward to release. Toys came out about a month and a half before the movie, a trend with this trilogy. And that is when I got my oldest toy that I still have to this day, die-cast Lightning McQueen. This is when I wasn't even 2 yet. I had this toy for almost 12 years. Back to the topic of the history, calling the movie a success would be an understatement. It made $244,000 $982 at the box office, and the toys made even more. Kids and collectors alike went out searching for these toys. Collectors really wanted to get Strip the King Weathers because he was a Plymouth Superbird. I had two, by the way. Let's fast forward to the Oscars, where Cars was nominated. But sadly, we lost a happy feat. Cars 2 was planned after Cars 1 did so well. And kind of before that as well. Doc was originally going to be Training McQueen, and it would be like Cars 1 a bit. Finn McMissile was going to be in Cars 1 actually, but as a character in a movie that McQueen and Sally went and saw. But then Cars 2 became a spy movie with a hillbilly tow truck. The result was a disaster. Critics hated the movie and made Mater the main character. The movie came out when John Lasseter went on a The movie's idea came when John Lasseter went on a trip to promote Cars and thought to himself, what would Mater do in this situation? The movie still sold a lot of toys, but it wasn't even nominated for an Oscar. And thus, Disney was done with Cars after making a few more shorts in Cars Land. Or so it thought. In 2016, I believe, Disney announced that Cars 3 would be releasing in 2017. This film was phenomenal. It was the best Cars film yet, in my opinion. It met with praise from critics and audiences alike. It proved that I'm still a sucker for Cars toys. We don't know if it was nominated for an Oscar yet, but I'd say it will. Cars 3 was originally going to be about a car pretending to be McQueen. We will learn about Sally's past in this movie, and two incarnations of the Batmobile would be talking to each other. We kind of wish that this version would be in, but it's not. But instead, in the final version, we get a kind of darker story that was kind of aiming towards people who were kids at the time of the original Cars' release, because with all the crashing and stuff, it would be more geared towards older kids because of this. The first trailer, everyone was shocked, and yeah, sadly, it wasn't as dark as everyone thought it was going to be. Now, I'm not saying it wasn't good, because it was a phenomenal movie, like I said. But it still had so much kiddie stuff in it, and there's still a lot wrong with the movie. I mean, granted, it's my favorite Cars movie because it's dark themes, and McQueen almost died from the crash, actually, fun fact. So, and Smokey was originally supposed to be in Cars 1, so each Cars movie has a character originally supposed to appear in Cars 1, but ended up coming in a feature one. So that is the end of a brief history of Disney. Episode 1, the Cars Trilogy. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe. I will see you all in hopefully the next history.